Hi friends, it's your buddy Matt, the global ergonomist and ergo coach. Welcome to another strong Qigong here on the Intercoastal Waterway outside my hometown of beautiful St. Augustine in North Florida. It's a little chilly today, as you can see, and this one we still mustered outside as before and enjoyed it, so I hope you do as well. We started out always with our 3 visualizations. First, sharpening the mind on the stone of the breath. After sharpening the mind on the stone of the breath, we then move to our classic Qigong visualization known as cleansing the inner body. That prepares us for all that follows. From cleansing the inner body, we then moved on to blowing on the embers of all 3 cauldrons, the cauldron of the heart, the cauldron of the mind, and the cauldron of the body, the lower dantian, the seat of qi energy. From there, we went into our routine. We started with a classic known as gathering the qi in the Tai Chi tradition, but it's also known as embracing yin and yang in the Qigong tradition. Then we went into some classic moves that we call the Shaolin bucket hole from Shaolin Temple, Europe, and 2 moves known as the Princess on the Mountain and its sister move, the Princess in the Valley. After that, we went into one called the Fountain, and that's where we started to wrap things up. So I hope you enjoy this class. I hope you'll continue to enjoy joining us. Don't forget to do all the things we do for the algorithm. That is, make sure you comment, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell, you know the drill. And as always, come back again and again to enjoy strong Qigong. As always, with some long, slow, deep, silent breaths, make them deep, slow, quiet, and even. Begin to take control of your autonomic nervous system, your parasympathetic branch. Your forebrain has the ability to go all the way down into your brain stem. And I can tell you the structures another time, but what they are doing is adjusting your cruise control. So when you slow your breath down, it's like you've got the wheel and you're just slowing the vehicle down. And when you do that, everything follows in unison. Your heart rate slows, your blood vessels dilate, 1,000 things happen just by this conscious control. So take deep, slow, quiet, even breaths and start to get everything leveled out. And once you do that, you start focusing on every breath cycle, the inhale and the exhale. As we like to call it in strong Qigong, Yin-Hale and Yang-Hale. What you're doing is you're starting to extend your exhale, your Yang-Hale. When you do that, that's what the neuroscientists call respiratory sinus arrhythmia. What you're doing now is getting even tighter, shifting that focus on your parasympathetic nervous system. So the process even compounds. As you take these deep, slow, quiet, even breaths and you extend your exhale, if you're comfortable doing so, you can invite your eyes to close and begin a visualization we know lovingly as sharpening the mind on the stone of the breath. You can imagine that you've been entrusted with a heirloom samurai katana passed down through generations. And to keep that beautiful sword, which represents your mind, sharp, you draw it across the stone of the breath. So as you inhale, you draw that blade on one side all the way to you. When you get to the end of your inhale, you flip the blade over and you exhale and push it from you with every exhale. When you get to the end of the exhale, you flip the blade again, you draw it to you. And you breathe in this manner, focusing your mind where the edge meets the stone. Now you focus it further. That flipping of the blade, where you turn the blade over and push it from you and turn it over and draw it to you, start to focus on the flipping of the blade, on the infinitesimal moment where out-breath becomes in-breath and in-breath becomes out-breath. Focus your mind there. Now you're getting the reward molecule. You're getting the pursuit molecule. This is called dopamine. Your midbrain is starting to sprinkle that forebrain with dopamine. And this is a great method for sharpening your mind. You can do it anytime. It's a great visualization. So if you're doing so, do a few more breaths that way, and when you feel comfortable, extend every exhale. As we say in strong Qigong, the key to taking a deep breath isn't how much we draw in. The key to taking a deep breath is how much we puff out at the bottom of every breath cycle. Extend your Yang-Hale. After a few more, invite your eyes to gently, slowly flutter open, just as a butterfly might leave a flower. Well done. Let's get into our warm-ups, beginning with yoga neck roll to calibrate everything. We take a deep breath in, the head floats like a balloon on a string. We purse lips and we slowly let air out of the balloon until the chin drops to the chest. When we inhale again, we inhale and sweep one ear past one shoulder. We purse lips across the chest. Inhale, opposite ear past opposite shoulder. Exhale across the chest with purse lips. Inhale, ear past shoulder. Rock from side to side. Allow your inner ear to calibrate with your diaphragm, the rise and fall of your diaphragm, the little otoliths rolling around the semicircular canals of the inner ear. Everything moving in unison, your breath, your movement, your proprioception, your interoception. Fancy college words for how the body speaks to itself. After a few more breaths, invite your chin to pause at your chest. Inhale your chin upright, and we'll work into our upper respiratory sinus, beginning with our shoulder girdles. We begin to loop the shoulder girdles forward and upward with every inhale. We bring them around back, squeeze them downward and backward with every exhale. Like so. Get them rolling with your breath, in concert with your breath. And oh, by the way, if your knees seem to come right into movement with you, enjoy that. That's just the whole body getting involved. And then, the next time your hands drop, cross wrists with gentle fists and start to loop your elbows in the same breath manner. So just crossing, inhaling. And you can open your chest to the sky if you feel comfortable doing so. Beautifully done. And after you've done some of these, the next time your hands drop, open your palms facing upward. Get your arms involved. Inhale. Beautifully done. Exhale down. Let those knees and hands float in concert with your breath. Let your body get involved. Well done. After a few more of these big arm loops, you can cross wrists with gentle fists and just throw a few more of those elbow loops. Well done. Those ones feel really good too. And then finish up where you started with your shoulder girdles. Just loop those in the same manner as we started. Forward and upward, downward and backward, with every breath. With our respiratory sinus at the top warmed up, we'll work on the lower rib cage. The next time your hands drop, you can pause them and turn your eyes to one hand and begin to scoop and toss behind you. Scoop with palm up, toss with palm down, and let your whole body rock from side to side. If you want to calibrate your breath, simply inhale with palm up and exhale with palm down. Well done. Now get into those gentle fists and begin the elbow strikes backward. Big loops from side to side with those elbows. And then, as we did earlier, return to shoulder blades. Big looping shoulder blade loops. Turn your trunk, shift your weight, get your body moving. Notice that shift in weight and that turn in trunk takes you right into ragdoll. Simply begin to let the arms flail. Beautifully done. Ragdoll takes us into pellet drum. When you feel ready, simply slap or tap the top of the opposite shoulder. Let the back of the backhand slap against the hips wherever they wind up. Go from side to side. And once you start at your shoulders, You can work your way to the top of your chest, up around your collarbone. After you've slapped or tapped the top of your chest, drop to the bottom of the rib cage. Those two floating ribs actually are free of the rib cage, the ones we call on to squeeze out a little more air. Now, after you've gone to the bottom of the rib cage, drop to the hips. And we'll complete the ragdoll, we'll complete the upper half of the body. Now, you can invite your hands to float to your hips as we work on the lower half of the body. Begin to loop those hips, make them as big as you can. We call it stirring the bowl in strong Qigong. Well done. Keep your breathing deep, slow, quiet, even. Control those exhales through pursed lips. Whichever direction you chose, simply pause, begin to unwind what you've wound, like swirling the bell of a wine glass. Stirring the bowl. Beautifully done. Man, that one feels good too. Got to do that from time to time. Now let's settle our center of gravity within our base of support and step that base of support out just a few more inches so you can drop down into Mabu, the horse riding stance, like an old Western. For the next move, the Great Bear swings. We take a deep breath in. As we exhale, we turn our trunk and we drop and sweep down. As we inhale, we turn our trunk to rise. Exhale through pursed lip, sweep all the way across. Inhale to rise. Invite your hands to rest comfortably on your thighs. As you go from side to side, the Great Bear swings from side to side. Beautifully done. Another great warm-up. Getting the upper thighs involved. On your next descent, pause in the middle. Stay in horse stance. Get your trunk upright. Begin to shift weight on a figure eight. Rock from one foot to the other, rocking your little boat. As you change direction, begin to round the corner. So you smoothly loop back one side or the other, and you'll notice your trunk stays upright. And this is proper form. This is proper movement in Tai Chi and Qigong. You're moving from the hips, and your three dantians stay perfectly balanced on one another. Beautifully done. What a great warm-up. And then finally, we settle back into the middle for another classic warm-up. We shift weight over one foot, raise a toe. Then shift weight over the other foot and raise that toe. We continue from side to side. Notice again the three dantian on top of one another as you warm up the lower legs. Beautifully done. After a few more of these, you can settle in the middle. Bring your feet back into your center stance, shoulder width. We finish up by shifting weight to one foot, raising the opposite heel, looping the knee. Think of everything draining from head to toe, yoga neck roll. And after you've looped one direction, loop in the opposite. Always unwind what you've wound. Well done. Then take weight through that foot, raise opposite heel, loop knee. After a few inward loops, a few outward loops. Perfect. Invite yourself to settle into the middle. All we have left now are the wrist, hands, and forearms, and I got gloves on these hands. You know your Lao Gong points are under those gloves. When you make a fist and raise all fingers except middle, where the middle finger meets the palm are important energy centers known as Lao Gong points. We take deep breath in, and as we exhale, our Lao Gong points lower down, lead the way to our lap. When we inhale, they lead the way up to our heart, and we continue to breathe in this manner. Lao Gong points leading the way. This is Qigong breathing. And this Qigong breathing brings us to our classic ancient meditation known as cleansing the inner body. So if you can do so with eyes closed, invite your eyes to close. And use this powerful ancient visualization. With every inhale, a glowing mist rises from the core of the earth through the soles of the feet, through the trillions of cells of your inner body to collect in your upper dantian, your mind's eye center. And when you exhale, that glowing mist in the mind's eye center forms a glowing cloud. That glowing cloud forms a glowing rain. And that glowing rain washes down that inner body, those trillions of cells down in through the soles of the feet and into the earth. So this visualization is breathing into and out from the earth. With every inhale, the glowing mist rises. With every exhale, the glowing rain falls. You're washing your inner body, preparing it for all that follows so that you're cleansed and ready to go. The next time your hands rise, you can pause in your heart-hugging height stance known as stand like tree. This is where we take inventory of our alignment and prepare for all that follows. With long neck and light head, floating upward like a balloon, our heavy shoulders and our heavy tail melt downward in the opposite direction, and between them, our spine gently stretches with every breath in what's known as the string of pearls. The hands hover as if we're tenderly hugging the long-lost loved one, and our feet are parallel in that firm, rooted stance like a mighty oak on a mountaintop. Our three energy centers that we warmed up are resting peacefully on one another as if we carefully selected, gathered, balanced, and stacked three of the smoothest river rocks we could find on life's river's edge. And with soft knees and soft belly, soft breath and soft gaze, or best of all, eyes closed, we feel the echoes of our warm-ups from head to toe, from the yoga neck roll through all those shoulder rolls, from the Daj waves pinches to the stirring of the bowl and the great bear swings. We see it and feel it. And if our eyes are closed, we enjoy it further as our hands begin a slow journey downward until our thumbs find their destination crossed over the belly button, so the folded fingers can rest peacefully below it in what's lovingly known as the lower dantian, the seat of chi energy, the cauldron of the body. And through closed eyes and pursed lips, as if we're blowing through a straw, we blow on the embers of the cauldron of the body. We delight in the growing, glowing light. As we draw the light upward with every deep inhale, we begin to blow on the embers of the cauldron of the heart. And those embers respond in the same manner, filling our inner galaxy with light, spilling beyond our inner galaxy, bathing the space between us. As we enjoy the glowing, warm feeling of chi energy. And may your body be strong, and may your heart be calm. And if your eyes are closed, enjoy it a moment longer as your hands begin the slow journey downward, melting to your side, only inviting your eyes to gently, slowly flutter open as a butterfly might weave a flower. Welcome back. We're ready to begin. We step into the center of our little boat, and the hand on this side of your room or screen makes a fist. It floats before the heart. The hand on this side covers it, and together we take a deep breath in to straighten. We slowly exhale and bow to one another in a gesture of mutual respect. As we inhale ourselves back upright in gratitude for the tradition, when we exhale, the hands melt down. When we inhale again, we inhale them up overhead till they're an inch apart. Just as slowly and deliberately exhale down your center line. This is centering the chi where we begin and end. We do one more out of deference to the Shaolin. This time our palms come together as the Shaolin do. We exhale only down to that heart center. And then we inhale and elbows rise and wrists straighten. Then we exhale and our hands melt down, and we are ready. We step into the center of our little boat. We unlock both knees, and when we inhale, the hands up again an inch apart. This time, knees and hands melt in concert with our breath. So we float with every inhale. We melt with every exhale. And you calibrate yourself. You decide how high you reach. You decide how low you go. Your only goal is to keep those three smooth river rocks resting peacefully on one another. Beautifully done. Now the next time your hands rise, invite your eyes to follow them upward and cross wrists with gentle fists. And then exhale as low as you feel you can comfortably. Do it again. Rise with the breath and fall with the breath. In the Tai Chi tradition, this is known as gathering yin and yang. In the Qigong tradition, this is known as embracing yin and yang. Beautifully done. Also known as gathering the Qi. Well done. Rise with the breath. Fall with the breath. Now in a moment, we'll go into Shaolin Bucket Hold. It'll be our one-legged stance for today's session. So when your hands rise again, I'm going to invite you to shift weight over one foot, raise gentle fists to shoulder height, then exhale down, crossing wrists and shifting to the other side. So if you're ready, on this next one, rise up like so, and then exhale, cross wrists, switch sides, inhale to the other. Rise, pause, exhale down, cross wrists, inhale, rise, pause, exhale down. Continue from side to side, the Shaolin Bucket Hold, as if we're holding 2 buckets of water or 2 buckets of grain. Rise and pause, then make your transition smooth. My Shifu, my teacher, David Dorian Ross, who was a grandmaster expert, always explained where most people mix up Tai Chi and Qigong is they focus too much on the final pause or the final pose. And he said, the real magic is in the transition, making your transition from one move to the other as smooth and as graceful as possible. Beautifully done. On this next one, return to embracing yin and yang. Just pause in the middle, cross wrists with gentle fists above, exhale down. Well done. Oh, that feels good. In a moment, I want you to cross wrists at your chest and pause. Turn your trunk to one side. Drop your hands down, open them to the sky, and then cross wrists, open palms. Continue in this manner. Inhale to the back foot, exhale to the front. Continue following your breath. This is the princess on the mountain. As we inhale back, we exhale forward. Well done. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to pause at the bottom and cross wrist palms up and inhale back and up. And then exhale, scoop forward, cross wrists, inhale back. Beautifully done. This is the sister movement to Princess in the Valley, or I should say in the mountain. You guessed it. This is Princess in the Valley. Open that chest to the sky. Well done. Now, in a moment, the next time your hands cross with palms up, I want you to pause again and return with those crossed hands back to center. And inhale up and out. Exhale down. Do it again. Inhale, cross wrists, palms up. Exhale down. In the Tai Chi tradition, this is known as the fountain, sometimes called bathing in the fountain. So you imagine you're in crystal clear water and you're scooping and spreading the water out as you exhale down. Inhale and rise. Exhale and fall. Well done. In a moment, I'm going to invite you not to drop as low. Let your fingertips meet in your lap. Then same breath, inhale up, exhale out and down. Your eyes follow your hand as they rise above you. This is the first movement of the 8 brocades, the Badwa Jin. This is known as holding up heavens like a pillar. Well done. On this next one, when your fingers meet in your lap, I want you to pause and reverse the circle. In open, like so. And exhale down, sinking your chi. Beautifully done. Rise with the breath and fall with the breath. Lovely. The next time your hands rise, we'll cross wrists with gentle fists again, and we'll gather the chi. Low as you can comfortably, as high as you can reach comfortably. Exhale down. Just remember those 3 smooth river rocks. Well done. The next time the hands rise again, return to sinking the chi. Beautifully done. In a moment, when your hands drop again, invite them to pause at the bottom and extend them straight in front of you up to heart height and exhale back down. You remember this. This is opening the door. The formal move you'll see in formal Tai Chi and Qigong routines, it's the first move. The only difference is in strong Qigong, we use it with our breath work to get in the flow. But in formal Tai Chi, when your hands drift down, whatever height you chose, you're supposed to stay there through the 23 next move or 39 next moves if you're doing Yang 40 or Yang 24. But here we rise and fall with our breath. Beautifully done. Next time your hands rise, spread them wide. And then as you inhale, bring them to your heart and sink down, palms open. Then exhale, push out and rise. Continue in this manner. In the Qigong tradition, this is part of a full body cleansing routine. It's beautiful. And this organ we're cleansing is the heart. This is known as cleansing the heart. So you inhale, you drop down, you exhale, you push and rise. How beautiful. On your next exhale, when you push and rise, you can return to your meditative pose and stand like tree. So with long neck and light head floating upward, our heavy shoulders and heavy tail melt downward. And between them, our spine gently stretches in the string of pearls with every breath pulling in opposite direction. You see, the human is the connection between heaven and earth in the Tai Chi tradition. This is why we wind up here with a string of pearls. Your hands hover as if you're tenderly hugging the long-lost loved one. Your feet are parallel in that firm, rooted stance like that mighty oak on a mountaintop in the Blue Ridge. And your 3 energy centers, those 3 smooth river rocks, are carefully balanced and stacked and resting on one another. As we breathe slowly through soft knees and soft belly, soft breath and soft gaze, or best of all, eyes closed, feel the echoes of the chi we stirred. All the beautiful movements, we see the dance in our mind's eye, gathering the chi in the Shaolin bucket hold, the princess on the mountain and the princess in the valley, the fountain and cleansing the heart. We see it and feel it. That's the beautiful inward show of our upper dantian. As we do so, our hands begin the final journey downward. The thumbs cross over the belly button, the folded fingers once again resume warming on the cauldron of the body, and through closed eyes and pursed lips, as if we're blowing through a straw, we resume blowing on the embers of the cauldron of the heart and the cauldron of the body. With each extended exhale, the embers respond. We delight in the growing, glowing light with each deep ensuing inhale. And now, in gratitude, we blow on the embers of the cauldron of the mind, the upper dantian, the home of the mind's eye center. We blow on the embers of all three cauldrons, filling the inner galaxy, spilling beyond our inner galaxy, bathing the space between us, spilling beyond that space between us, bathing the world around us, spilling beyond the world around us, bathing life itself with light, warm, silken, golden chi energy we drew from the earth and the sky above us. And may your body stay strong, and may your heart stay calm, and may your mind stay sharp, and may your spirit stay free. Yi Dao, Qi Dao, which means where the mind goes, Qi follows. So choose wisely, choose intentionally, and choose peacefully. If eyes are closed a moment longer, enjoy it as the hands melt to your side, only inviting the eyes to gently, slowly flutter open, just as a butterfly might leave a flower. Welcome back. We finish up where we started. We step back into the center of our little boat. Slowly and deliberately inhale the hands up till they're an inch apart. Just as slowly and deliberately exhale down our center line. So the hand on this side can make the fist. The hand on this side can cover it. Together we take a deep breath in and straighten. We slowly exhale and bow to one another. And you give yourselves a round of applause for being the light you made in the world today. Thank you so very much.